Welcome to the offseason. First up, the Hockey Hall of Fame. Welcome back, hockey fans. Welcome in if this is your first time to the channel. I'm Josh. This is the Hockey Flow, and today it's Monday, June 27th, 2022. That's right, Avalanche Lightning wrapped up the Stanley Cup Finals yesterday. Avalanche big winners! But that means it is the offseason, day one, and they go ahead and announce the Hockey Hall of Fame 2022 class, so you bet your butt we're gonna break it down all on Today in Hockey. But first, we got to go through some history, then we'll get to headlines, then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. We're going to go through who they are inducting into this 2022 class, and then we're going to break down the four primary inductees and talk about, did they get it right? No article deep dive. We'll be back tomorrow with that. And if you do enjoy the content, take a moment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll wait right here while you go do it. All right, I appreciate it. It really helps us out a ton, especially as we're just getting started. But all right, let's get right into it, shall we? I'm sure you also have noticed the Canucks theme. Again, we had a big day for Canucks fans, Hall of Fame wise, so we want to celebrate our friends out to the west. But first up, we have Today in Hockey history. June 27th, on this date in 2014, the Phoenix Coyotes changed their name to the Arizona Coyotes based on a change in ownership. And for a lot of us, the Phoenix Coyotes, that's all we knew. But that Arizona change in 2014, a little jarring. But I've gotten used to it by now. Let me know if you guys have. But for Oilers fans, let's go Oilers, baby. We'll remember June 27th also as the day that King Leon was drafted. But all right, let's get into headlines. Boston Bruins, you'll have to let me know in the comments how you feel about this one. I'm a little meh on it. Don Sweeney did announce, the team did announce that Don Sweeney has signed a multi-year extension to remain the GM. And you tell you what I hear from Bruins fans and what I see on Twitter and the stories I read about him, I don't know if he's the right man for the job, but the owner seems to have faith in him, so you got to do what you can. Chicago Blackhawks, we have an official hiring. Luke Richardson has officially been named the head coach of the Chicago Blackhawks. He's been the Canadiens' assistant, or a Canadiens' assistant for the last 4 seasons, so very excited to see Mr. Richardson get an opportunity. Depending what Chicago does with this team, might be starting very fresh, maybe a big rebuild. I'm excited. Where do you think Kane's going to go? Taze, is he going to stick around? But all right, let's get into it. Hockey Hall of Fame, class of 2022. Congratulations to Daniel Alfredsson, Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, and Roberto Luongo. With our builders category, Henrik Sedin and Herb Carnegie. That's right, these are your 6 members that are going to be inducted into the Pro Hockey Hockey Hall of Fame. We've got Daniel Alfredsson, Ottawa Senator, legend, captain for so many years, Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, the Sedin twins, and Roberto Luongo. These 4, we're going to break them down in just a moment, so be sure to stick around for that. But in our builders category, like I said, we have Henrik Sedin, Finnish women's legend, and Herb Carnegie, the man that Jean Bellevue, Canadiens legend, once said was an amazing skater, best skater he ever saw, maybe. When they played at their time with the Aces. But I tell you what, congratulations. I think all 6 are very much deserving. I tell you what, though, I'm excited to break down these top 4. All right. Let's get into it. Roberto Luongo, first and foremost, Canucks legend. And again, we have a little bit of Canucks theme here behind me, a lot of Canucks jerseys. We're celebrating them, right? Congrats to these guys, these careers. They put in the blood, sweat, and tears, and this is the reward for it. So looking at Roberto Luongo's career, excellent career, right? Wonderful tendy, almost 1,044 games played, 489 wins, 392 losses, 124 ties, shootout losses, save percentage of 919. That is absolutely incredible. And goals against under 3. What can you say? Man, in the awards, let's see. You got the Calder. We got 6 NHL All-Star games, 2 second All-Star team selections, 1 Mark Messier Leadership Award, 1 William M. Jennings Trophy, and the Scotiabank NHL Fan Favorite Award. I tell you what, that was a one and done, I believe, in 2010. But he also has NHL records, right? Most saves, most shots faced, and most shots faced, in single season and in a single playoff game. So tell you what, growing up, all 4 of these guys that we're talking about had a big impact on me growing up watching hockey. I didn't have a ton of friends that loved hockey like I might have. behind the scenes, but I loved watching Roberto Luongo play 10D, and it was really inspiring. And boy, his career went on for quite some time, over 1,000 games. Very much well-deserving. Congrats, Roberto Luongo. All right, Daniel Sedin. I tell you what, this one, I'll admit, I was a little on the fence if the Sedin twins were going to get in, and we can see, based on the numbers alone, I really think their international impact is also, what had a big factor in this as well. But take nothing away from them, their NHL careers were outstanding, and I loved watching it. I love their story, being drafted together and then playing together their entire careers. Now they're in the Canucks front office. So looking at Daniel Sedin in particular here, we see 1,306 games, 393, 648 for a total of 1,041 points. That is fantastic. And I throw the plus minus in there. I know some people don't enjoy it, but I like it. Plus minus 147. I get it. It's a very basic stat, but I still enjoy it. That's a nice number, right? And again, look at the NHL awards. The impact that this gentleman had, not only on the team, right, but with the NHL in general. And we do see a first team all selection. We see an Art Ross, a Ted Lindsay. That means his peers also thought highly of him. But Daniel Sedin, absolutely. I do think between the impact that the Sedin twins had for the Canucks in general, and that's going to be a theme that we see with a couple of these guys, but the impact that they had with the Canucks team, Luongo as well, I think that did help their case and did speak to why contribute to why they got in, I believe. But Henrik Sedin, here we go, going into the other Sedin twin, absolutely. We're looking at 1330 for games, 240 goals, 830 assists. Are you kidding me? He's the record keeper for the Canucks in several categories. Assists, again, 830, that's just incredible. Assists in a season, points in a season, and consecutive regular seasons games played, and last but not least, he's their all-time leading scorer, right? All-time points leader. So Henrik Sedin is most certainly well-deserving, and I know there was going to be that awkward moment. What happens if one of them gets in and the other doesn't, right? And to be honest, their numbers are just so close, and the impact that they had not only on the team but each other, right? They played together the majority of their careers, even on the same line. So it's really neat to see that they made it all this way from start to finish together. You love to see it. All right, last but not least, Daniel Alfredsson. I'm very excited. He waited his time. Was this the 5th season? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. But Daniel Alfredsson, Ottawa Senator legend, captain for them for so long, played in 1,246 games, so just a little under the Sedin twins, but 444 goals, 713 assists for a whopping 1,157 points. And again, I'll sneak the plus minus in there. But the thing that really stands out is the team record. Again, Daniel Alfredsson, the impact he had for the Ottawa Senators is absolutely Hall of Fame worthy. The fact that the fan base rallied behind him, and maybe it was a contributing factor. They're very secretive about how the selection goes, but their support for him and voicing that support, it was just amazing to see. So congrats to you Senator fans. We're celebrating the Canucks a little bit behind me, but you guys definitely deserve the praise as well too. Daniel Alfredsson, congrats. I fully believe that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and he's there. Long wait. He waited long enough. But that's going to do it for the four primary inductees. But I want to know what you guys have to say. Who's your biggest snub? I know the big one's going to be Alexander Mogilny. The Soviet legend, pioneered Russian players coming over here. I agree. It's a crime the man isn't in the Hall yet. But let me know. Do you guys agree with that? Is there someone else I'm not thinking of? Who would you guys like to see get in the Hall of Fame? I know we've got a lot of folks that are well deserving. So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We are doing a giveaway. I told you stick around to the end. Well, here we are. We are doing a giveaway. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to give away a gift card to NHL Shop. That way you can pick something out from your favorite team. But just a token of my appreciation, because I appreciate you guys. This is so much fun. Thank you so much for letting me do this. Let me talk hockey. We're going to keep bringing you videos daily. I'll drop links down in the description for previous videos for you as well. But until tomorrow, cheers.